here this is the home page where you can see the start interview, and you can view also the dashboards. So this is the basic voice based interaction. It's gonna have a powered questions and adaptive interviews for the real time. And yeah, so once you click here, it's gonna take you to the start your interview. So here you're gonna give the details, for example the job role, let's say Java developer mid. You can select here interview behavioral types like completely focusing on technical or behavioral or case study. I'm going to select hybrid, so it's going to focus all of them. And you can select here the experience level. Based on that, the question's going to be I'm just giving some random mail just to bypass that. And the job description, I think I've copied the resume. Job description. So you're going to give all the details: the role, experience level, the interview type, name, and the mail, job description, and your resume. So I'm gonna hit the peer interview. What is the role and the interview type, the experience level, and the number of questions that the AI is asked. And you can have a restart controls like restart sessions, or you can end the interview in the middle.
Your resume highlights significant experience with microservices architecture. Can you describe a particularly challenging problem you encountered while designing or implementing a microservice, and how you approached solving it? Focus on the technical aspects of the solution.
So it is asking the questions based on the job description that we have given and the resume that we have given. So if you come to the resume, so it's gonna, from this itself, it's gonna ask the questions based on the requirement of the job description. See here it says microservices, so it is asking the questions for the microservices which required for the job description. So here there are two ways to answer your question. Either you can type in your response here, or you can just start recording it just by giving the voice. Let me just give you a basic answer for this. Yeah, once you give allow this time, so yeah, now it is started recording. So coming to my experience working with the microservice architecture, so basically I have done few projects back in the days based on Spring Boot. So there is a project I have worked is like it's for the medical records. I have to fetch the details from the backend using MySQL, and we have used Spring Boot to develop the REST APIs. And coming to the front end, we have used React and Angular. So yeah, once you're done answering it, you can just hit send response. See, as I'm speaking, it's gonna type in here.
Your resume mentions you improved system performance by 40% at TechCorp Solutions. Can you elaborate on the specific techniques you used to achieve this improvement, focusing on the context of your microservices architecture and the tools involved? For example, did you utilize any performance monitoring tools, optimize database queries, or implement caching strategies?
So you can see here it is asking the questions from the resume itself. In the resume that I have given, we have given improving the system performance by the 40%. So it is asked the questions from based on the resume itself. So here you can type in your answer. Let me give the voice so that you can see. Yeah, sure. So, coming to the performance, I have used it to improve the performance overall by 40%. Basic techniques I have used it to remove all the caches and the Microsoft Service Architecture. We have used it for the REST APIs, basic code operations, and I tried to uh, analyze the queries that I have been sending to the database. Based on that, I'm trying to optimize those queries, uh, and we have used MySQL queries. Yeah, that those are the strategies that I have implemented. You can just type in your answer as well. So I have used, I'm just sending this just a one line answer. So when I hit send response, it's gonna analyze the answer and give you
Your previous responses mentioned REST APIs and SQL query optimization. Can you describe a specific instance where you optimized a slow SQL query within a microservice? Please detail the original query, the performance bottleneck you identified, and the steps you took to improve its execution time. What tools or techniques did you employ, and what was the resulting performance improvement?
so based on the answer that I have given, now it is asking the next question. So for the previous question, you can see the what is the response that I have given. It is evaluating it right here. So the clarity, the answer clarity, and the complete. Am I giving the complete answer or not? Is it relevant or not? And the confidence level. If you observe, for the first answer, I didn't answer to my question itself. I said some random answer. Let me just take this question to some ChatGPT and let's see. I'm just gonna ask the question and I'm gonna give the answer. So I just took the answer, so it's gonna be right. I'm just gonna just paste it. I just want to show you how the evaluation process of the AI. I can either read it out or I can just type it in. I'm just gonna send the response now.
Your experience at TechCorp involved handling a high volume of daily transactions in a real-time payment processing system. Can you walk me through the design considerations and technologies you chose for ensuring the system's scalability, reliability, and security, particularly in relation to handling potential failures or spikes in traffic?
So here the AI is picking up the questions based on the job description that we have given and from the resume of the candidate. So from there itself, it is asking the questions. And if you come to the scoring here, see the third question that I have given the complete answer. So you can see the precision that it is giving you. It's going to give you how much clarity, and yeah, it is evaluating it correctly. That's what I want to show you there. So now I'm gonna end this interview here, and yeah, I think currently I kept a limit for around 20 questions, I guess, based on the answers that you give, and uh, it's gonna generate the questions accordingly, and the resume and the job description itself. So I'm just gonna end the interview here. You can restart the session right here if you want again. I'm just gonna show it to you. Yeah.
Your resume highlights significant experience with microservices architecture. Can you describe a challenging situation you faced while designing or implementing a microservice, and
So
how you overcame it? Focus on the technical aspects of your solution.
So it is giving you it is asking the questions from the resume, I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start recording it now. I'm just gonna answer some random question. Okay. Yeah. I have worked with the microservices in the microservice architecture, and I have worked in a design REST APIs. We have developed a few code operations. Based on that, we are getting the running the queries in the APIs and getting them back to the front end. Yeah, that's what we did, and we have implemented OAuth2 for the authentication into the project. So I'm just gonna send it.
It seems your previous response was cut off. Can you please finish describing the challenging situation you faced while designing or implementing a microservice, and how you overcame it? Let's focus on the technical details of your approach and the specific tools or technologies you used.
So see, it is from my response. It is taking the answers and asking it again. So I'm just gonna copy and paste the answer from the chat GPT, so it's gonna make it much easier. I think it's giving too much answer. So I'm just gonna give you the answer. I'm just gonna send it.
Your description of handling duplicate orders using idempotency keys, Kafka, and the Saga pattern was excellent. Can you elaborate on how you implemented the compensating transactions within the Saga pattern? What specific challenges did you encounter in designing and implementing those compensating transactions, and how did you overcome them?
So based on the answer that I have given, it is asking the next question. So I'm just gonna end the session here, and I'm gonna show you the dashboard. So it is it's the interview report. So based on that, it is giving you the overall score out of 10, and the technical skills and the communication and the soft skills and average response time. And these are the questions that it has asked, and this is the response that we have given to it. Based on that, it is evaluating your answer. So if we didn't give any response, it's going to give you 0. So we can export it or share it based on that. So I'm just gonna hit the dashboard. So here these are the few things that I have tested while developing. So here we have given the total interview sessions. Based on that, it is giving you the real-time data here. The interviews that are completed, 5, and any active sessions, no. And the average score, what's the average score of the candidates that they are interviewing. And when you go there, this is the current interview that I have given John, Java developer hybrid. We just took for the 3 minutes, so just gonna show you. Yeah, this is the dashboard I have shown you, right? Yeah, it is giving you overall score also here, and the date and the status type.